You're telling them that you don't have a drug problem, but that you do admit that you were selling drugs. She could either put you in prison for 10 years or she could give you probation for 10 years. You're asking this judge to put you on probation. Can you tell the judge why you are asking her to give you probation?
My mom, she's very sick and there's no one there to help us. And she needs me there with her.
I will tell you, it is very rare for the court to see people admit to selling drugs and saying, no, I don't have a drug problem. I just sell drugs. If you love your mom, like you say you love your mom, then you need to stop doing this because you.
All right, guys, buckle up, because today we're diving into one of the wildest court hearings you'll ever see. Judge Boyd is on the bench, and the defendant in front of her, let's just say his rap sheet is longer than a CVS receipt. This man has been in and out of the system for years, but this time he's in deep trouble, caught selling drugs. And trust me, this hearing gets intense. Judge Boyd doesn't hold back for a second, and when the defendant finally admits to everything, things take a brutal turn. You want to see how this one ends, especially the sentencing. It's rough. What do you think about Judge Boyd's approach here? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more courtroom breakdowns like this.
Right. In each cause number, according to the plea bargain agreement, punishment is to be assessed at 10 years in the prison. There's a $1,500 fine. The state is opposed to your application of community supervision. The cause numbers are to run concurrently, and they're taking 2 cases into consideration. State, do you have any witnesses?
Sure you are.
Defense, any witnesses?
I would just call my client, Your Honor.
All right, can you raise your right hand for me? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you can lower your hand if you'll state your name for the record, please. All right.
Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. We're here today for the judge to assess sentencing in your cases. You understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
And you understand all the cases that are being taken care of today and also the ones that are going to be dismissed.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. You asked the court to do what's called a TAP evaluation when you talk to the drug counselors prior for her to do the sentencing. Do you remember that?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And do you remember what it is that you talked to them about just recently?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. In your meeting with the drug counselors, my understanding, you're telling them that you don't have a drug problem, but that you do admit that you were selling drugs. And you understand that this judge has a wide range of what she can do. The offer is 10 years. She can either put you in prison for 10 years or she can give you probation for 10 years.
Yes, ma'am.
You're asking this judge to put you on probation. Can you tell the judge why you are asking her to give you probation?
Yes, ma'am. My mom, she's very sick and there's no one there to help us. And she needs me there with her. And I know I can do better. I know I messed up.
Well, let me ask you this. How long has your mom been very sick?
It's been about 6 months.
All right. So why would you put yourself in this situation to be going to prison knowing that your mom may or may not need you?
It was just had to make some money.
Why not get a job?
It was just to have enough time.
Oh, sure. There are plenty of places to work.
No, I mean, at the time, I needed quick money. And
Why did you need quick money?
Because the pockets was flat and we couldn't eat.
Oh, they have places where you can get food for free.
Just now.
And who is this we could not eat?
Well, speaking of me, my mom had food in the house, but me and myself, let me.
All right.
Yes. And so at this point, you understand that the judge has total control of what she can decide to do. Other than your mother being sick, what other concerns do you have, and why you're asking this court to grant you probation?
I know I feel it above my head, but I know I can do better.
Do you think that you could comply with the terms and conditions of probation?
I know I can.
You'd have to report once a month. You'd have to stay out of trouble.
Yes, ma'am.
You can't hang around with people who sell or use drugs.
Yes, ma'am.
And you can't sell or use drugs yourself.
Right.
But you feel that you could comply at this time in your life.
Yes, ma'am. I know I can.
Ask witness, Ron.
State, any questions?
All right.
So what is his criminal history? Yes, please. Defense, any objections to the court reviewing the criminal history?
No objection, Your Honor.
All right, so here's the backstory. This isn't this guy's first run-in with the law. He's got a serious record. Now he's facing yet another drug charge. What really gets me is his excuse. He claims he was selling drugs to pay for his sick mom. I mean, really? You're telling me that's your only option? It's hard to buy that when you've got a history this long. Maybe if it were a one-time mistake, sure, but this pattern says otherwise. The way he talks, it's like selling drugs is just something you do when life gets tough, and that's just wild. You can literally see it on Judge Boyd's face. She's not buying it. She knows his story doesn't add up, and she's not about to go easy on him. The justice system might give second chances, but when it's a cycle of crime, judges usually come down hard. What do you guys think? Does he deserve another shot, or is it time for him to finally face the full consequences?
Your Honor, we understand he has a very long checkered history. We are asking you to think outside the box. He is asking for probation. He does have family he needs to take care of, and we are just asking to show some mercy and to grant him probation.
All right, Mr. I will tell you, it is very rare for the court to see people admit to selling drugs and saying, no, I don't have a drug problem. I just sell drugs. At the same token, people will come before me, and you've come before me, and you said there are other people that you need to take care of. People need to think about that before they do wrong. You understand?
I understand.
All right. This is what the court is going to do. And the court will sentence you to 9 years in the prison, give you credit for any time served. And the cause number ending in 303. Court will find you guilty. The court will sentence you to a $1,500 fine. Time and money will run concurrent. Sentence you to 9 years in the prison. Give you credit for any time served. This will run concurrent with 2024. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorneys? Did you understand it and sign it? All right, because these are plea bargain agreements, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, I've actually given you something less than you bargained for. And because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because these are felony convictions, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, we can go off the record. Here's the thing. You are at a point now that if you pick up any new felony charges, depending on what type of felony it is, you're looking at a minimum of 25 years. And I will tell you, people say, oh, the jail is overcrowded. Oh, the prison is overcrowded. Guess what? People will always build new prison. They'll always find space for you. And if a cell is only supposed to have 10 people in it, if they need to put 20 people in that cell, they're going to put 20 people in that cell, whether it's a violation of federal law or not. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
So if you love your mom like you say you love your mom, then you need to stop doing this because you're breaking her heart. You understand?
Sir.
All right. Good luck to you, okay?
No, thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Your Honor. Maybe
He has some dismissal, so he'll have it. And thank you for always being respectful.
And now comes a big moment. Judge Boyd sentencing. You can feel the tension in the room. Is she about to give him the full 10 years behind bars? Or show some leniency with probation? Well, turns out she hits him with 9 years. Honestly, I think it's fair. This guy knew exactly what he was doing, and he's had more than enough chances to change. Sometimes, when people keep making the same mistakes, the law has to step in hard. Still, I'll give him credit. He stayed respectful throughout the hearing, which you don't see often. Maybe he really does want to turn things around, or maybe he's just saying what he needs to. Either way, I hope he uses those 9 years to reflect. You can't help but feel for his mom. It's got to be heartbreaking watching your child keep falling back into the system. At the end of the day, though, choices have consequences. Do you think 9 years was justified, or should Judge Boyd have gone easier, or even tougher? Let me know in the comments. And if you want more intense courtroom stories like this, make sure to like, subscribe, and stay